that defense looked silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays.
Makes the catch, and he's free. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. That can be a momentum builder to convert your first third down and also get your quarterback in a rhythm throwing the slant.
That's so nice. You always want to do that. You want to start the game in a good rhythm, get your quarterback comfortable. Slants are easy timing routes. Get a first down. Now maybe open it up even more.
And the Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. Delay to the back. It's Dickey. He breaks a tackle. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And, man, I don't know that there's a better 1-2 punch in all of college football when it comes to complementing each other than these two backs. Dickey can run down.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
The Red Raiders are marching down the field. Back to pass, it's Hammond. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Eakin.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. This offense has it with really good field position. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. From the red zone, it's Williams. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Right back to him on the ground. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Red Raiders have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Trying to find the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to bully their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mountaineers offense will now get its first chance with the football. And standing in the way is one of the best defensive lines in the country.
Yeah, Palmer, I don't feel bad for this quarterback, but I kind of feel bad for this quarterback because He's going to get some monsters today. And he's had his own struggles, but these guys, man, they all can get after the quarterback. They can get tackles for losses, get you in passing situations, and when they do, they hit you and hit you a lot and disrupt the timing. So he's got a tremendous challenge on his hands.
He's got a challenge. His offensive coordinator has a challenge, too, because he's got to find a way to make life easy.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Now here's Hawkins. Fires to the tight end. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing it's third and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sticky. Not much of a gain there on the ground, and that will do it for the first quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Unloads to the right. He's got it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Using his legs, it's Sticky. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They feed him again. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Snagged out of the air. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Red Raiders, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Dumps it off in the flats. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Pocket breaking down. They'll stop him at the 31. Let's mark it off at 5 yards, and that will be a first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Hammond. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Using his legs to buy some time. There he goes. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. It's caught. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
Ain't no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensive...
Makes a grab and room to run. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
It's complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Offense in the hurry up.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds onto that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
It'll be 3rd and long. Michael Hawkins. Here's a heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Coming out with it, it's Hudson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The run inside. It's Sticky. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. At the 20, he's got space. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line. He's looking to throw. Lets it go. He's got the tight end. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And it's just nice, man, to have a big tight end that can work the middle of the field. Like, I can throw it over linebackers' heads, and he's big enough to really be a target before it gets to the safeties. And they run these post patterns, man, and when you throw them on time, they're extremely hard to stop.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Got the quick pass. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Wants to go right back downfield. He's going to take off. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking for space to the left. Hauls it in. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. The Red Raiders will have it 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the 1st down.
Stop me when you've heard this before. 1st down. 1st down. 1st down. Just continuing to put 1st downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their 1st. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Caught! And he will score! Touchdown, Red Raiders! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gain of right at 6. 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry up.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available, scramble, give me an easy 1st down.
The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Hawkins. Fires left. A strike downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right. And maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
And earlier this offense had to settle for 3. Nice job finishing the half, punching it in the end zone, cutting into this lead, and gaining the momentum in the football game.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. The give is to Williams. Crosses the 30. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Well, so much for running out the clock. You get a huge play like that, and you're set up maybe to put points on the board before the break. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll give it to him again. Quick spin on the run. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum. Breaks into the open. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Tight end finds a soft spot. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
So now it's 2nd and long. Again, it's Hawkins. Under fire. Lets it fly. Got him downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Running inside. It's Cook. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. To the air, it's Hammond. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time he's got his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
They'll ride the hot hand. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Keeping it on the ground. And it's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. Somehow. Who knows how they got that thing back. 3rd down for the offense after recovering their own fumble. From the gun. Wants to pass. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out fast.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Bringing the heat. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing, Hawkins. Hucks it out of the air. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Mountaineers want to pick up the tempo.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Could not make his way to the corner. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The throw to the outside is complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Quarterback now breaking the field. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a first down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Michael Hawkins on the play action. A little release to the back. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the third quarter. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Michael Hawkins. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. They stop him in his tracks, and they'll head to the other side of the field. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So we open the final period with a third down play. And this is going to be incomplete on third. And the field goal unit is on the field.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on third down, forcing the fourth down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. To throw, it's Hammond. It's on target and complete. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. The Red Raiders peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
That gives him 54 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. They'll throw on third and short. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Dude, let's go. I'm going to...
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And it's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Hawkins fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Here comes the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Now here's Michael Hawkins. Moving out to the right. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's got it again. Picks up the 1st down. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Dances away to buy time. Complete to the right. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their 1st. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week, he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Hammond. Going for 6. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the route is on. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. On the option, he'll toss it. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. And the Mountaineers in the hurry-up. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The RPO, it's complete. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Throwing, Hawkins. Pressure coming. He's sacked. This defense all over it. The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
And this defense came to play.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. Fourth down, Hawkins. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Ready to fire from the pistol. The give is to Williams. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Here's Quentin one more time. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Escapes the pressure going right. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. And the Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Quentin Joyner. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you perform well,